10 times easier.
The 677 is a actual.
Why is everyone crowding around here? What's going on?
I
What's
want to
all
ask
this about?
a quick
Alright,
question.
these things clear.
Oh, alright, okay.
Alright guys, yeah, just gather around here so you can all hear me.
How was your
Let's
graphics?
let's get to it, ARRC.
Is that doing okay?
1-1 Bravo, line up on the right side.
Or rather, this is Alpha. I just...
Right, Oakley,
Yeah.
line up over
Am
here.
I in
We'll take the
Bravo or
back
Alpha?
next to the pilots over here, mate.
Okay,
Get
frost
nice
system.
and close, I don't have to use the radio. Get nice and close.
You did say right side, yo.
Line up by here, mate.
Indeed.
That's Bado.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere, just gather around so you
I'm
can hear me.
here. I'm the pilot.
Yolkus, why are you with us?
Yeah, okay, so
Alright.
get with Bravo or Alpha or
You're
whatever.
with
and
Bravo.
Stuart too, mate.
Right, formation banana around Curry.
Yeah, just take a knee, take a knee.
Banana around Curry.
Pilots, armor guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, mate, I can hear you, mate. It's alright, yeah.
Alright.
See, let's go moving a bit closer.
Okay, so what we're doing today is we're gonna go over some radio shit, we're gonna go over some medical shit, and we're gonna go over some basic small unit tactics and stuff because it's been a little bit rough lately. A lot of this is going to be refreshers, but some of it is going to be new, so make sure you pay attention because you're going to need this shit, okay?
Copy.
Yep.
Alrighty. So, the basic radio network structure, that's what we're going to go over first. Most of you should be familiar with it, but I'm just going to quickly list off how things work, okay? On the 343 radio, which everyone should have by standard, okay? Channel 1 is for one section, internal communications. 2 and 3 will be for the second and third sections when we have them. 4 is going to be for platoon command, okay? If we ever get to that stage. 5, 6, and 7 are going to be for specialized units like medical units, reconnaissance units, and mortar support units. 8 through 11 are for armor's personal use, and 12 through 16 are for the aircraft personal use, okay? On the 148, 117 channels, which most of you shouldn't have to worry about too much, channel 1 is platoon command, so that'll be every infantry section will be on there as well as the platoon commander and any infantry attachments. So again, reconnaissance and mortars and things like this. Channel 2 is for CAS, and channel 3 is for armor support. 4 is for artillery or stationary mortar positions. 5 is for medevac or CASEVAC, which is extraction of casualties when they're wounded. We haven't implemented this yet because it would be just way too much to do with the amount of people we have. Channel 6 is for communications for air, so from one aircraft to another. And channel 7 is ArmorNet, so communications between separate tanks within a tank squadron. Okay? All of you by now should be familiar with the phonetic alphabet. Okay? If you're not, go on the website and read up about it after this training because it's important to know. That's the basic reading of that shit.
Oh, what the
I
fuck?
wanna go...
Yokus, what the fuck are you doing, man? Yokus, why are you like looking up in the air and firing your weapon?
He alt tab down.
Alright, okay.
Don't do that, Yolkus.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay. I want to go over some pro words, as they're called, which stands for procedure words, okay? So these are words and phrases that you're going to be using on the radios in the future. Knowing them, basically, it makes communication standardized, which means there's a lot less confusion on what someone's saying. And it helps you say things quickly so that, you know, you can get the information out to people that they need to know as quickly as possible, okay? So, basic pro word. The pro word you're probably going to be using the most is copy, or I copy, okay? And use that to confirm that you've heard the message that someone else has sent to you, and you understand it, okay? You could say solid copy or good copy. That's same idea as copy, but it just, it basically means that you're done talking as well. That's copy is all you have to say, basically, okay? Break is one that that you can use if you're sending a long transmission. So say you want to make a contact report and you need to pull out your compass and check the direction, which technically you should have done beforehand, but if you haven't done it yet, you can say break, you let go, you push the talk, get whatever information you need to say, and then resume. And that just lets people know that you're going to go back to talking in a second. And they'll be expecting it that way. Okay. The word correction is a pretty important word. That's what basically if you use the word correction on the net, it has a very specific meaning. Okay. The meaning is you use correction after you've said something, and that is the information you've given is incorrect. Okay. Pretty basic, but it should trigger something in your head. Like you should know that the person's about to repeat the last thing they said when you hear the word correction. Okay. So you say something. You say I'm at grid 03560367, and then you say correction, and everyone now knows you're about to repeat what you just said, but correctly. Okay. It's important to remember that one. Okay.
Repeat after 7. Over.
Yeah. Next couple things are gonna be say again. Okay. That's an important one. You don't want to say repeat, because when we do have artillery, repeat will mean repeat the last fire mission you just did, which can be bad. If they're shelling something with HE shells and you say repeat and someone mishears, they're gonna keep shelling it with HE, which is not always good, especially
Same
if you're moving
bullshit
up
in
to that position.
Estonian, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you want to say again instead of repeat whenever possible. Okay, just make it a habit, because it's gonna save a lot of problems in the long run. Another one you can use, not so much important for your standard infantrymen or even some of the pilots and armor guys, but for section leads and fire team leads, message. Message is important. So basically, if you're relaying information from one unit to another because they're out of radio range, you can say like call sign, this is call sign, relaying traffic from call sign, message follows, and then say the message, and you can end it with message ends, and then that keeps things very clearly sorted out. This will be important for air to remember, because there's a lot of situations on maps like Klafgan where we have to use air to relay traffic because the mountains block the radio communications. There's a few other uses for it as well, like if someone has a very important or specific report to make and they don't have the 148 radio, you can sort of use that to clarify that it's not you saying this, you're feeding information that someone has given you across the radio network. So a reconnaissance unit might use that if one of their people has spotted a high-value target somewhere and is giving a detailed description of where the target is and what they're doing. Over and out, never use them together.
User in your channel timed out.
Oh.
Yeah, that was loud. Alright, so out you use when you're done with a conversation. Over you use when you're done with a single message as part of a conversation, okay? So if I were to say,
Alpha, health and ammo status. Over.
Alpha will respond with,
Alpha, green, out.
and that's done. That's the end of the conversation. There's nothing more to say.
User joined your channel.
Another pro word is Roger. Pretty straightforward. It's basically same idea as copy. Although usually when you say copy, you want to copy back what was said to you. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that. Fuck. See, even I'm learning. Yeah, copy. In the future, if you're gonna say copy, try and make it a situation where if you're being given orders, right, and you want to confirm that you heard them, say copy and then repeat the orders so that the other person can.
Curry.
Can I interrupt after?
Can I... Actually, I want to interrupt as well.
Yeah, after.
Yeah, go
after
ahead,
you.
Frost.
When it comes to copy, you usually do not read it back unless the person on the other side has sent you a message and said, how copy? Then you say, I copy, and then you read back the message.
Yeah, fair enough.
Copy usually means you got it. There's no more need for radio traffic unless you want to carry on talking.
Yeah, I do want to make it. I can hear some talking. Anyways, yeah. Basically, if it's a long message, okay, you should know just from experience to read it back, okay? If it's we'll get a feel for this as we go through with it, but I'll sort of try and set the tone on this and see if you guys can pick it up. All right, so yeah, Roger,
Curry.
obviously. Oh yeah, Tep, go ahead.
A lot of this applies to local communication, right?
Some of it does, some of it doesn't, and I think I've clarified parts where the average infantryman doesn't need to worry about it.
Tab, there are things I want to say about local communication after Curry's finished. Yeah, there's a bit, you know, a lot that needs to, yeah.
Time is a pro word, okay? So if you want to tell someone time of day, make sure you just preface it with the word time, and that should basically people know that they're listening for time after that, okay? These are all things basically to get people's attention, right? They're very clear, very concise little things that you can do to give someone forewarning about important information that you're about to transmit, so they know to listen very carefully, okay? All right.
Can I cover one more thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
When using the radio, use calm, 100 words per minute speed. Do not make
we'll get to that kind of thing later, Frosty.
Alright, and fair enough. Just break down long messages, because a person cannot accept about, well, can only receive about...
Frost, I got a whole section about that kind of thing coming up. So.
Oh, roger.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Other pro words include radio check, okay? There's a whole procedure for that we'll cover later. Wait 1 is basically kind of the same idea as break, okay? That means transmission's gonna stop for a second or two, and then it's gonna resume. Wait out implies a longer break in the message, okay? Wilco means will comply, okay? So you don't use it like Roger and copy. Some people have said Roger Wilco and things like this. Wilco specifically means I've received your order, I'm going to complete your order, okay? I'm gonna do what you've asked me to do, okay?
Copy.
And then the final one that I want to introduce here, something I don't think any of you are familiar with, alright, is radio dark, okay? When you hear a call of radio dark over the net, that means stop transmitting, no one transmit again from that point until the person who called radio dark says it's clear to transmit again, okay? This is really only going to be important in PvP scenarios. I'm not sure how much of that we're going to be doing in the future, but we have done a little bit, so I just wanted to put it out there. Basically, it means, you know, there's contacts close to you, and you don't want them to overhear you, basically, okay?
Radio dark can kind of be interpreted as calm silence or go quiet kind of thing.
Yeah. Alright, so that's all the pro words. I'm sure a lot of them will be familiar to you, maybe a couple of them are new to you. We don't use all of them all that often, though we probably should use them a bit more, which is part of why we're doing this, okay? So, you know, if there's one that you've heard for the first time you think is particularly useful, you know, make an effort to use it, and other people will start using it too. It's all about kind of, yeah, setting the right tone for the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So next thing we're gonna go over here is just the kind of thing that Frosty was talking about earlier. General rules of thumb, general usage concepts. Okay.
Sorry.
Alright, so the first thing that I want to say is there's some confusion about 343s, I think, within the infantry specifically, okay? What a 343 is used for the average infantryman is for making contact reports, for reporting casualties, okay? And for direct responses or answers to your fire team leader or the section leader, okay? 343 is not to be used for chatter, okay? So you don't want to be making silly comments on the 343. And generally, that kind of thing, even without the radio, you want to keep that a bit more limited than it has been, okay? There's been situations where we're in firefights, people are trying to give contact reports or, you know, send important information, and there's people just talking about random bullshit in the background, and no one can hear what the fuck's going on, okay? So that's something we really need to work on in the future.
Can I add something to that as well?
Yeah.
We need to get rid of this whole thing as well of fire team members running, like, basically, like, the fire team member should be reporting situational kind of parameters back to the fire team leader for the fire team leader to make a decision on what to do. They shouldn't be going, should I run up that hill? Should I run in that building? Should I go and set myself up there? Should I do this? You should just let the fire team leaders know what's going on around you or what you've spotted, and they will make a decision on what the team as a whole will do. It's, you know...
Yeah, the fire team is and we're gonna cover that as well in some of the fire team tactics and stuff. But I'll say right now, the fire team is the smallest unit of measurement we have. Okay, maybe the buddy system, which we'll cover as well later, is smaller, but there is no individual. Okay, you don't move off, more than 50 meters by yourself. You stay with your fire team. Okay, you are a weapon as a group. Alone, you're just individual parts. You don't do anything alone. Okay, you see what I'm getting at?
Yeah, I have one single thing about that. I think it was last session. We were in the hills, and I was just aiming down my sights because we were in contact, and then I looked around and found out, because I saw in the compass in the bottom, that I was actually almost being left behind because I didn't heard that the
Yeah.
squad were about to move. That
Yeah,
could
that's
have ended
there's-
really, really badly for me.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this training, is things like that occur. It's not just the infantry, the fire team members. The fire team leader needs to be on the ball as well. Sometimes sometimes shit happens. Yeah, you just gotta be able to try and count on each other as best as you can, and do what you can to make sure there's no issues. If there is a problem and someone fucks up, okay, this is in reference to what I was saying about Ali and Yilkas earlier, okay? As a fire team member, it's not your duty, it's not your job, it's not your place to tell someone that they fucked up and to make them feel shitty about it, okay? If there is a problem and someone makes a mistake, the fire team leader is going to tell them what they need to be doing and correct them, and then they're gonna make the corrections. They're not going to argue about it, okay? And no one's going to give them shit about it, okay? They're just going to do what they need to be doing properly.
Can I just
And
add
after
the
the
whole...
match, if there's yeah, hold on, Bolt. If there's criticisms that need to be made, okay? Or if you need to sort out some problem you have with someone, do that after the game, okay? That's the time to do that, okay? If you think your fire team leader made a wrong call, that's not something we're worried about in the mission. We're worried about not getting shot and shooting the enemy.
Can I add something?
Bolt asked first, so I'm gonna see what Bolt wanted to say.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Bolt?
If the fire team's moving, then I think that every person in the fire team should just say moving. Just so that, everyone knows what's going on.
We'll get to that stuff in a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, we've gone off on a tangent here that I didn't really want to go off on, but yeah, we'll come back around to this stuff in a bit. Alright, so
Oh, that's annoying.
flight's a bit loud, yeah.
Hey, Lado, how's it going?
Well, they're landing, whatever. Okay, so where was I? Yeah, general rules of thumb, general good practice with radios. Yeah, so keep the chatter to a minimum in the future, guys, and know when is the right time to use the radio and when is not the right time. Okay.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, again, Valiants, that's the next thing I was about to cover, which is before you send a message on the radio, know what you're gonna say on the radio. Okay? Don't start up the radio.
Don't start the radio, and then, think about what you gotta say, and, tie up the radio for a good fucking 5 minutes for a 20-second transmission.
Okay? You don't do that. Just before, work out your contact report, and then make your contact report. Work out who exactly it is that got shot, and then report that they got shot. Okay? Think things through before you press the button. Yeah, Yilkas, yeah, push to talk. Yeah, I would like if more people would use push to talk, because there's a lot of hot micing that goes on. It can be irritating. I know some people say it's not realistic to have push to talk on, but it's not very realistic for other people when they hear your parents yelling at you in the background. So,
Good point. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Another good rule of thumb is the ABCs, okay? The ABCs of radio are accuracy, brevity, and clarity, okay? So accuracy is, oh, wow.
How do you fuck that up, honestly?
I don't know.
How did that happen?
And landed quite roughly, so I needed morphine.
I didn't get to bolt.
All right. Could you, for us, could you fly? If you fly, could you keep it like over near the carrier or something, just so we like?
Yeah, we
'cause
just changed. We changing aircraft.
Oh, I know, it's mate.
And
All right.
Alright, yeah, ABCs. Accuracy, just basically make sure your information is accurate the first time before you transmit it, okay? Brevity, keep things short, keep them brief, okay? Keep your transmissions as short as possible. And clarity, make sure you speak clearly, don't speak too quickly, and use descriptive words. Be very clear, very precise with what you're saying, okay? Remember your ABCs. Alright, so that's pretty much the general rules of thumb that I want you guys to kind of employ here. The general
May I add
practices.
one more general rule of thumb, please?
Yeah, alright, go ahead, Frosty.
Usually radio transmissions are meant to be at maximum 7 seconds long, because 7 seconds is the time the person can actually handle the message, understand what was being said. For example, you're gonna send a transmission, you're gonna send it, for example, 6 group, basically 6 words in a group. After that 6 words, you say break, you let go of the radio, then you come back on, carry on. That is simply because when there's somebody who needs an urgent message over the radio, and you're holding down the line, he cannot pass it down and it can kill the unit.
Yeah, that's a good point that Frosty brings up. Long messages, when you're transmitting, other people can't transmit over you effectively, okay? So when you have a long message, break it up, keep it short, okay? So that other people can get on the line and say anything they need to say that's important, alright? I would say though that for general infantry, like for the average rifleman, that's not going to be too important since the things you're using the radio for are going to be quite short anyways. Tep, go ahead.
Another thing, Curry actually said this to me before, think of your radio as a gun, don't pull the trigger unless you need to.
Yeah, it is a tool, okay? You don't want to be abusing this tool. It's not just, you know, something that you have that you use all the time. It is a tool, just like a weapon is a tool. You use it when it's needed, okay? That's the idea here. Alright. So I think that, unless anyone else has anything they want to say, I think that covers that pretty well. I think we're going to move on to some simple procedures for radio transmissions here, okay? Alright, so for most of you, there's a few things, a few procedures that aren't going to be too important, so I'm wondering, should we bother going over them? Tep and Burn, what do you guys think? Like, you know, using call signs and stuff at the beginning of every radio transmission, should we cover that?
If we're covering it in some sort of practical setting, then sure, yeah. But if it's just theory, then no.
Yeah, I mean, it's only going to matter to fire team leaders and above, right? So
Well, it's quite
that's
easy anyway. Like
Yeah.
literally, you just start every message with who you're calling,
alright,
and
we'll-
then say who
we'll
you
cover
are.
it. There's some more, yeah, alright, we'll go through it.
Call sign, this is your call sign. How copy, over.
Yeah, basically
That's it.
any radio transmission you want to send, unless you know you're talking to your fire team leader specifically, which is pretty basic and simple. You're gonna say the call sign of the person you're contacting. You're gonna say this is, and then your call sign, and then you're gonna begin your transmission. It's just good practice. It gets people's attention, so they know that they're being talked to, and so they're paying extra attention to the message that's being sent. And it lets them know who's sending the message.
May I add one more thing?
Yeah, well, hold on a sec, Frosty, because
Copy.
we're going to be covering more stuff, okay? So, the correct response to any message that's given with that format, okay, is you're going to reply with this is, and then your call sign, and then you're going to tell them, you know, whatever you need to say, okay? In most situations, for long-range radios, what's going to happen is the person's going to say, Alpha, this is Bravo, message, over. So basically saying, I have a message to send to you. Are you paying attention? Are you listening? And then
This is Bravo.
Say,
Send message,
yeah.
over.
Yeah, exactly, Frosty. You know this stuff. I know you know this stuff. Okay? Yeah, and that's just basically every radio transmission on the long-range radio should be that way from now on. Because it may seem really anal and really specific, but it's fucking amazingly nice when you have everyone doing it, because it keeps things clear, keeps things concise, and it just saves a lot of headache.
This sounds badass too.
Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah.
Can I
All right.
add?
Yeah, go ahead.
When you're going to call someone out and it doesn't respond, you know, usually you make a call, wait a couple of seconds. If you don't get any response, you go again and you're gonna say his call sign twice. Then you're gonna say who you are, and then again over or how copy over. You know, because sometimes in the heat of battle, that person may be not able to respond or he missed out his call sign.
Yeah, that's a good practice to have.
Also, the intervals between calling people out aren't 3 seconds or a single second, so you're not spamming. It's quite
Yeah.
a big distance in time, especially
So
if it's like in between sections or fire teams.
Yeah, give someone a chance to like actually respond, because if they're in the middle of sending a message on a different radio, then they may not have, you know, the spare time to like
Yeah,
say that
that's
they
true.
hear you.
All right. I want to go over a basic sort of radio check protocol now. Okay, something that we can use in the future. Basically, from now on, when we do radio checks, we're not going to have just someone randomly calling in and then someone else just kind of randomly responding. Okay. What I want to see is basically the lead element on the radio. We'll call for the radio check. Okay. So on a 343 net, it'll be like the section leader, and on the 148 net, it'll be the highest ranking person. Okay. We'll call for a radio check. When they call for the radio check, okay, then the response will come in order of seniority. So if it's on the 343 in the section level, it'll be
All call signs, this is section lead, radio check over.
and then the first thing that happens, the first response will be
By 1-1 Alpha.
The first member of Alpha Fire Team. Okay, so they'll say
Section lead, Alpha 1, read you 5 over.
okay, and then to confirm that section lead can hear Alpha, so both our radios are being checked. Section lead will respond with
Alpha 1, copy that, out.
well, not out in that case. If there's more members like Alpha 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., it would just be over. Okay, but in that situation, since we're just doing one example, I'm gonna say out. You guys follow me?
There's one slight error there.
Yep.
Usually in comms check, the person who is conducting the comms check also lets the person know how he receives him. So this should be,
yeah.
this is
This
This is
for
Alpha
brevity, though.
1-1, read you 5, over.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, Frosty, but for brevity's sake, I don't think, you know, if the transmission goes one way, and its clarity is working one way, then it's going to be the exact same the other way back, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't
And if
count
you're
on
doing
that.
if you're doing a radio check though, like it'll probably be
In
at
Arma,
the
that's
very
how it
beginning
works.
of a mission.
Yeah, exactly. It's usually, we're not going to be doing too many, yeah, that's a good point, but... Alright, fine, yeah, you guys raise a good point. I stand corrected. So both...
Mother of God.
Yeah, I know, it's amazing. Both sides should say read you 5, okay? And we say 5 just because that's signal clarity. Signal strength doesn't really play a role in Arma, okay? So if we could do a quick radio check, I think, through all of us here. Burn, I'll say that you guys are Charlie, okay? You know,
Sure, yeah, okay.
You're Charlie 1. Oakley Charlie 2. Within your fire teams, guys, the person at the top of the fire team list on the Shack Tac HUD is 1. The last person at the bottom is 4, okay? Or 3, as the case may be. Everyone know their numbers then, based on that?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Section, this is section lead, radio check, over.
Copy, section lead. This is Alpha 1, read you by 5, over.
Technically Bolt would
Screwed
be the
up.
first one to go,
Really? That was...
because he's the section medic.
Oh.
So Bolt, you would be the first one to reply. He's shaking his head no, I think. Why?
Oh, you know. Hang on, someone's calling me. I genuinely have to
Oh,
like not be
okay,
listening.
right, whatever. We'll just continue. Alpha 2, go ahead.
Section lead, this is Alpha 2. I'll copy.
Oh, fuck, yeah, I'm an idiot. I have to call you. Fuck. Yeah, see, this is why we do this. This is why we practice. It's, fucking, yeah, I can't even get it right.
Alpha 1, VG5, over. Yeah.
Okay, no. What the fuck am I doing? Yeah, and then you confused me by saying how copy. Alpha 2, you would say, section lead, read you 5 over, and then I would respond. So,
Right.
yeah, try it again.
Section lead, this is Alpha 2. Read you 5, over.
Alpha 2, read you 5, over.
Curry, correction. You do not respond to every single one. They're gonna tell you their comms
No, I am
status
gonna respond to every
in a
single
row,
one, Frost.
and then you're gonna respond to all after that.
No. I'm gonna respond to every single one so that they know that I can hear them properly as well.
Abbreviation
The
is a
reason-
problem there.
I think if we really start getting this intricate, it's going to start getting confusing, then it's going to get botched up.
I'm sorry, but I'm confused already since Frosty.
Yeah, I know, because, yeah, it's not that hard, okay?
No, it's...
Fucking-
Well,
let's
when
start
two
from the
people are
beginning.
grading each other, it's very hard.
Yeah, I know. Let's just start from the beginning here, okay?
Oh, God.
The very beginning.
My
The
dinner's not even
Big
came
Bang.
yet.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Alright. Go on.
What's going on now? Sorry.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know.
trying-
Just-
Step away from it.
I'm trying to sort out in my head what Frosty's saying and trying to, like, give me a second here.
Basically, say stops you from going,
Can-
telling
Oh, yeah.
everyone.
Can
No,
I
I
bring
know,
up an
I-
example?
No, I know what you're saying. I'm just trying
Frosty
to
do it.
figure out how to work things in a way that is gonna be...
Gary, can I bring up the example, please?
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do, okay. Frosty's right. We're gonna do what Frosty said. Alpha 1's gonna chime in, say I read you 5 over. Alpha 2's gonna chime in, I read you 5 over. 3, 4, etc. all the way through. If someone doesn't chime in, okay, the next person's not gonna go until that person goes, and if there's a delay, section lead will cut in and say continue, because that person's not come in, okay? You follow me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
So is
let's
it
take it from the top.
is it Bolt or me first? Like, what have we
It should be
decided on?
Bolt first, but he's talking on the telephone,
Okay.
so that's why.
Section, this is section lead, radio check, over. Section, this is Alpha 1, read you by 5, over.
Section, this is Alpha 2. Read you by 5, over.
You don't have to say bye. You can just say 5.
I am so used to saying 5 by 5, so it just kind of gets put in there externally.
Alright. Who's Alpha 3?
Lucas, you went AFK, and that's my phone. I'll be right back.
Alright, so then I'll cut in here, because Lucas, hasn't responded, okay? So, I'll say,
This is section lead, negative transmission, Alpha 3, over.
basically what that is I haven't heard Lucas, okay? That doesn't mean he didn't transmit, that means I haven't heard him. If anyone else has heard him, they'll cut in now, and they'll let me know that he did transmit and that we just have bad comms, okay? If no one cuts in, then Alpha 3 will continue, or Alpha 4 will continue on. So Alpha 4, go ahead now.
We don't have an Alpha.
Oh, right, so Bravo 1 is the next person. Who is Frosty?
me and my nephew were discussing a bit about that radio protocol. Usually the person does not cut in who started the radio check. If
Not
the
Estonia.
Yeah,
this is actually a NATO protocol.
We're following like
Yeah.
a standard of an individual unit here.
Yeah, that is actually standard NATO protocol actually.
What would you do then?
For example, if I was 00, I'm gonna say Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. This is 00. Comms check. Over. They're gonna respond. This is Alpha. Over. This is Alpha. Read you 5. Over. This is Bravo. Read you 5. Over. Charlie does not respond for let's say 5 to 10 seconds. This is Delta. Read you 5. Over. This is 00. Read you 5. Over. Out. Or just out, actually. Out's correct.
Yeah.
You do not cut in it because it's gonna mess it up. It's gonna cause huge confusion.
We are gonna do the cut-in thing because I need to know if I can't hear that individual person and everyone else can. So basically, if someone doesn't transmit, you just don't go until the section lead gives you permission to go, which is the negative transmission thing that I sent. So if I say negative transmission, that's giving you permission to skip a person. Okay.
Permission
Roger.
to speak.
It shouldn't cause any issues that way. Yeah, what's up?
I must admit, you have totally lost me now. I have no clue what we are about to learn now.
We're not learning anything new. We're just
yeah.
continuing with exactly what we've done.
It's just like words are being hammered back and forth, and I have no idea what I'm supposed to
Guys,
do now.
I mean,
I must
this
admit,
is-
maybe this should be sorted out by
It
the
has been
people
sorted
that.
out. It's just Frosty likes to question things.
No. Wow.
I think
Frost,
Frosty...
we're doing it this way, the way I've developed for a reason, Frost, because Acre is fucking buggy. That's the reason we're doing it this way. That's the reason it's cut. We can't count on Acre to function like real radios do, so we need these extra things. Okay? So what it is if someone doesn't come in, section lead says, hey, I didn't hear that person. You guys are clear to continue. Okay? And then you continue from the next person. Okay? Alright, so Bravo 1, you go.
This is Bravo 1, read you 5, over.
User was moved out of your channel. User left your channel.
Come on.
Bravo 2?
Oh, that must be me. Sorry. This is Bravo 2. Read you by 5. Over.
I didn't hear on the radio.
This is Bravo 1, Bravo 2, read you by 5, over.
Alright, there you go.
This is Bravo 3, read you by 5, over. Bravo 4.
There you go. Okay. Charlie?
It's you. I can't. I am. My team speaks something. I can't transmit, but this is yeah. Charlie 1, read you 5. Yeah, over.
Charlie 2, read you by 5. Section
Alright, and then...
by 5, over.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna cut in and I'm gonna conclude the thing, alright? So I'm gonna say like
This is section lead, read all call signs 5, out.
and that ends the roll call, the radio check, as it were, okay? Is anyone still massively confused?
Kind of, but I could get past the learning curve.
There's only really 3 things that happen, okay? I call for a radio check, you respond. If someone doesn't respond, I give the people after them permission to proceed, and then I end the thing when everyone's gone, okay?
Question, sir.
Yep.
When do you perform comms checks?
Usually it'll happen at the beginning of a session and after a major firefight when we have time to do it. Alright.
Alright, that's the rules of this one. Alright, I can go with this.
So those are basically the only procedures you guys need to worry about right now. The future will be implementing procedures for calling in CAS, calling in artillery support, things like this, but only 1 or 2 people here are going to need to worry about that, so we're not going to cover that. And that is pretty much the conclusion of the radio stuff, which it took like 15 minutes longer than I wanted it to, but that's okay. So yeah, Rejoice. Radios are complete. All right.
Hoorah.
Next step is
Thank
we're
God.
gonna do some. Yep. What were you saying, Bern?
I didn't say anything, mate. I didn't say a thing.
What's
No, you
next?
did, sorry. Yeah. Next step is we need to cover some medical shit because the medical state right now is not doing so good. So, when it comes to medical, Arma is far from a perfect simulation. And basically what I want to cover here is not so much the specific medical gear and how to use it, okay? I want to cover the concepts behind when to use your medical gear and how to use it, okay? So, the first thing I want to cover here, or I guess we can divide it into steps. The first one being you've just taken a casualty. What is the first thing you do? Okay, so the first step is to secure the area and to ensure your personal safety. Okay, so this means if we're assaulting a town, right, and you guys are crossing an open field and someone gets hit, you don't stop in the middle of the open field. You keep going. Okay, you get yourself into cover and you deal with any contacts that you need to deal with to make sure that you're safe. Okay, if someone's in an open field and there's fire coming in, you're not doing any good by trying to save them from the open field. You're just going to get yourself shot, and you're going to die. And then there's 2 people down, okay? Another thing is, if we're dealing with contacts who are overwhelming us, probably not the best time to heal someone. Even if you are in a safe location, and you're able to drag them into cover, we need as many weapons firing as possible, okay? So the first thing you're going to do if you take a casualty, you're going to report the casualty, and you're going to deal with the situation at hand. You're not going to stop to medic them. You're going to deal with whatever you need to deal with first, okay? Once you've dealt with that shit, the second step here is to get them into a safe position, okay? If they got shot, they're likely not somewhere where they're safe, where it's safe to actually sit there for a few minutes and treat them, okay? So you're going to drag them or you're going to carry them, you're going to get them behind cover and into a safe place where the enemy is not going to be shooting at you, okay? That's the second step of medical treatment. And this is something that every single infantryman should be doing. This is not the medic's job, this is your job, okay? In the future, every fire team is going to have a buddy system, okay? So the fire team leader and the newest member of the fire team are going to be paired together, so the new guy can learn from the team leader, and then the other 2 members are going to be paired together as well. When your buddy gets shot, it's your responsibility, okay? So the other people know that they don't have to worry and deal with that situation. You're going to deal with it itself, okay? This is going to avoid situations we've had in the past where one person gets hit, and then everyone stops shooting and turns around and deals with them all at once, and then there's no one suppressing the enemy, no one stopping the enemy from moving up and completely destroying the rest of the fire team, okay? We can't have that happening anymore. So you're going to have your buddy team, and you're going to be concerned about your buddy, and the other people are going to be concerned about suppressing the enemy and pinning them down. Okay? Second thing, okay, or that's the second step, sorry. Third step is to actually treat them, okay? So you don't need a medic to bandage someone, okay? When you've got them into cover and when the situation's safe, you can start bandaging people yourself, okay? You don't need a medic to do that for you. In the future, I think we will absolutely need a medic for epi and morphine, things like that. But the bandaging, you're always going to be able to bandage them.
Can I chime in real quick?
Yeah.
Remember, even with all this, you're not just gonna go do this running off. You're gonna tell somebody to make sure that you running back to the person and getting them or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, the person that's down isn't going to be very far ahead of you, right?
Yeah, I know.
Like, if your fire team should never, ever be off your shack tack hut. Like, that is the range that you should be in. You should never
But I'm saying, like, even like an instance of a field, someone falls down in the middle of the
They're
field,
gonna
you're not
be-
just gonna go
yeah.
run back and then without
no,
telling
I just
anybody.
said that. Tep, I just said, though, that you don't go running back to get them. And if the situation is safe, then you're falling back from the forward position. So it's not a big deal then at that point, right? It should never be a situation where someone's far enough away that it is relevant to have to tell someone that you're going to go get them.
Yeah,
That
you
that
should always
shouldn't
be in
just happen.
earshot of each other.
Yeah, like...
Well, that's what I meant, like, local, just tell
If
somebody.
Bolt were to stand right there, okay, I'm going to show you the maximum distance I should be away from Bolt.
furthest people on their fire team should never be further than this.
Curry, just speak
It
for
should
me.
always be this distance or closer to someone who's in your fire team.
We can hear you from this position if you just speak normally.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. Right. Like that's the kind of range we're talking about here. If you're further than that, you need to regroup with your fire team. Just spread out.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if you're having weight problems? I've been having quite a few weight problems in the past.
No, that was the
You
lag.
should eat less donuts. Anyways,
Hey, don't you
yeah,
work out like
okay.
daily,
Less
alley?
deep fried Mars. But
Yeah, it takes me a lot of
Okay,
time to...
guys. We're not. When you've treated the person, okay, the fourth step is basically just to maintain a perimeter and keep them safe until the medic can get there and deal with them, okay? While you're treating them, you also want to be taking note of any information you can give to the medic to make the medic's job easier, okay? If someone gets hit and they're down in an open field, and you can't get to them, but they're still conscious, you know, make sure they know that they need to fall back, okay? Like, tell them. Make sure people fucking know to get the fuck back if they're hit, okay? You gotta talk to casualties and encourage them to do the right thing here, because we have had casualties in the past who've made poor choices sometimes. Like someone bleeding, running in ahead and clearing a building or something and falling unconscious when they breach a building, room with a few enemies in it.
especially falling unconscious in the doorway.
Yeah, that is fucking horrible, because then no one else can get in behind.
Permission to speak, sir?
So that... Yeah, go ahead, Ali.
Can you cover that back blast should be clear, like should be clarified? I've heard problems in the past. Of bolt.
We're having problems with backblast?
Yeah, didn't somebody take a building down?
Having problems with backblast? Oh, that was...
I took a fucking building out ages ago when we were doing bloody what was it? What were we doing? We were doing ambush. No, it's ambush training. Yeah, I was in a building. I backblast in buildings completely slipped my mind, so I tried it, and then the whole building got destroyed. No one was injured though, so clearly it wasn't that bad. But
Curry's losing connection.
Guys, quiet. Just stay quiet until Curry continues speaking.
User in your channel timed out.
well,
Just stay quiet.
Now remember, kids, tourniquet is your friend.
Whoa!
Ali?
Guys, quiet.
User entered your channel.
For that, you
Sorry.
usually get 10 years in jail.
I said quiet.
There we... Can you all hear me?
yeah.
Affirmative.
Yep.
Alright. So yeah, we're done with the medical shit. That's basically all I wanted to say. Just bear it in mind, okay? Try and apply this stuff in the future. We're not going to go over it in a practical sense because we'll have plenty of time for that later. So we can move on to the final point of this, which is going to be some fire team practice for drills and just general fire team movement. So I want to implement the buddy system today, if possible. Alpha team, you're going to have to stick together as a group of 3. But Bravo, split yourselves into two groups of 2, and make sure you're aware of who your buddy is, and stay
Curry.
close to them, okay? Yep.
Request. Since I haven't been around long, I need you to pair up me with someone you think that might need...
Someone I think might need what?
Someone who might need a bit more training, or, you know, I'm always up for practice.
Yeah, I would be happy to get a job in the little bit up.
Yilkis, you go with Yilkis, you go with Frosty, because you're gonna be fire team leader soon. Well, hopefully soon. So I want you to do as best as you can, okay? So Ali and Bloodspawn, you guys are gonna be a pair together, and yeah, buddy system.
Copy.
And of course, Bolt is gonna be my buddy, my battle buddy.
Yeah.
My buddy.
Rolling buddies.
And we are gonna do something very interesting. We're gonna go mount up in some vehicles, and we're gonna go assault the town now with pop-up targets. It'll be great. So just fall into a column behind me and Bolt here. We're gonna head over to the vehicles. I'm gonna see
Hold on,
get
Kurt.
hold of Burn and Oakley. Yeah.
Is your mic away from your face because it sounds like it?
No, it's the exact same place it was before.
Weird.
Distance.
No, it's not that. It was just sounding really distorted to me. Continue. Sorry.
Alright, anyways, yeah. Hop into a column formation. I'm gonna get on the radio, try and contact Burn and Oakley.
Alpha take point.
Well, lead him over to the
Alright.
traps over there.
Follow me, guys.
Alpha take point with me.
Yeah, just following.
Come on, Alpha.
Come on.
Are we going, Alpha? Alright, we're going. We're doing it. We're going at a jog. Are we driving these?
Kerry, do you want us to mount up in one of these?
Yeah, Alpha take one. Yeah, just mount.
Sorry, my key mines are going a bit weird.
I'm
driving
this
My
bitch.
A key.
Alpha mount up in the second one. Bravo can mount up in the first.
You guys are already in the first.
Oh, the Bolt's driving the first one.
Copy.
Alpha's right here. 3 people here. I want Stuart on the big gun and Lucas on the back.
Should I go in the big gun or?
Guys, one.
Mount up in one vehicle.
Bravo 2 in the
Alpha,
back.
Alpha, dismount.
Bravo, mount up, second one. Oh, hold it!
Yeah, okay, whoa, guys, fuck.
No one seats.
Just get on the rightmost truck here, okay? Let's keep
Alright.
this simple. Just get on the rightmost truck.
Should I go
Bravo,
in the gunner
fall
seat?
in
Alpha.
behind me.
Alpha, all in back.
Yeah,
Bravo,
right back
Bravo,
in.
fall in behind me.
Doesn't matter, Frost. We're here. I don't think we lost anyone coming from that
Yeah,
platform over there.
I just
Yeah,
want to
mount
know
up.
that everybody get on board.
Somebody has a fucking javelin.
Do we
Bravo
call
2 in
when
back.
we're in?
Negative.
No, we're not gonna bother with that. No.
I'm counting you right now, so...
Danke.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. That was a very long talk.
Alright,
Did you just tell me to get in? I wasn't listening, to be honest.
Nah. Yeah, you should probably get in, but it doesn't matter.
I don't want to. I want to stand here.
Burn it up.
Where are they?
I can hear their engine. They're coming down the airship now. I'm gonna go try and meet them.
Relax. Take it easy. Hi guys.
Hello. Oh, you're wearing proper spectacles. It looks like my spare ones, actually. You look like me.
Doesn't even. It just looks like your spare ones. Not even your good ones.
And my good ones are Armani.
Everyone
Very
just look at
Armani.
Stuart and look how black he is.
We need to
Look
have
at his
more men with
eyes.
black. It's a bit racist. Having all white people just a black person.
Stuart.
Okay, there.
I volunteer
got-
for being
I just got a Steam message off Stuart. It just said, "I'm staring into your
Yeah,
soul."
just one truck.
Alright.
We'll need a gun.
Hey guys, do any of you know if there's a safety switch for the guns?
Yes. If you press Shift and what the fuck is that button called? What's that
Tilde.
button called?
Tilt.
Tilt?
Tilde.
Tilt.
Say one key.
Anyways, guys, I'm gonna have to break this. Listen, objective is we're gonna be assaulting Strelka. We're gonna be heading down the road that runs from the northwest to southeast into Strelka. Okay. We're gonna dismount when we spot contacts. The truck is gonna provide covering fire while we dismount and set up to advance. Okay. And then the truck can follow in behind us. All right.
Yep.
All right, let's make it happen.
Armor.
Burn it.
Friendly. Oh.
I'm not driving. I'm on the gun.
These seats look really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
We're going the wrong way. We're going completely the wrong way. We're going the wrong way.
And
Turn
we
around.
should-
Yep.
and we
Sorry,
should
about this.
invest in
So,
some
okay,
velvet
it was
seats.
this how me and you just took the Bradley to, I think, a minute ago.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Is it possible that we maybe should use the
that
safety
gate's
switch a little bit after?
Yeah,
after because there have been fired a lot lately because of the bugs.
Beep, beep.
Sorry.
This Oakley is reversing.
Yeah.
Is it-
It's not really a bug as it is. People like
yeah,
to alt
because
tab
of because of bugs or because of
A
people
rule
tapping
of
out
thumb when you
or
tab out,
dropping
guys,
their
is press escape,
houses.
bring up the
Yeah,
escape
right.
menu, and then tab out.
My experience is that 99% of the time, people NDing is the false way of alt-tabbing.
I twitch.
Alright, then Ali, keep your trigger finger on the middle mouse button at all times, and that's your shoot.
But that's what I do. I literally my finger twitches anyway. It's the problem with playing consoles for most of your life.
Burn, we're using normal
So,
tactics.
yeah, we could have probably fit everyone in the fucking Bradley actually, but
I don't know about that, this is a lot of people.
it's quite, oh yeah, it's quite a
Burn,
few
if we
back
take
there,
contact,
so-
I'm going right.
Yeah, contact. Right. Dismount. Dismount. Halt in
Oh, somebody's
Alpha, set up on the right side of the road, Bravo. Rapid fire into town, contact left side of the road, 50 meters here. Alpha bound.
Alpha, we're moving.
Bravo, increase on that side.
I can't transmit either because I'm sure the team's
Alpha set.
Bravo. Okay, cease fire on those contacts at the rock walls.
Reloaded.
Bravo, you move up on my order. We were not set. Right, Bravo, back up. Move.
Alright, Alpha, move to that first compound on the right side of the road.
I can't hear you.
Got contact.
Alpha, breach and clear compound right.
Blood spawns, David Ali, come on mate. On this left side of the road.
Bravo, advance up to the first building.
Contact from the lighthouse.
Bravo, deliver fire! Deliver fire! MG, short control first!
Hostile armor, southwest side of town.
Command, this is Alpha. We have encountered a hostile tank, just through the breach.
Yeah, copy that, Alpha. Engage with,
Bravo, watch and shoot, watch and shoot. Remain in extended line. 10 meter spread.
Tank is down.
Extend as much as you can, don't stick too close.
Blood. Blood.
Yeah,
Okay, let's check on you, man.
yeah, I
Alpha,
got
as you clear
lost.
this compound, I want you guys set up to watch the, northeast of the road, so Bravo could...
Come again?
MG on ceasefire. Riflemen, watch and shoot.
AT?
Clear,
What?
Push up to the first rock.
This is Bravo, repeat last, over.
Bravo, hold position until Alpha's cleared this area and, can set up...
How the fuck, what, how did you do that? I
Roger
forgot.
This is Bravo, lead to Bravo. MG, cease fire. Rifleman, watch and shoot. Watch and shoot.
Gary, where do you want us set up and looking at?
Contact.
What's next position, over?
Push up to the next street that runs perpendicular to you.
Solid copy.
Bravo! Check weapons! Move it! Bound, bound, bound! Blood Ollie on the left, Yokis on me. Eyes on around the corner, Yokis. Alright, get on the corner, get ready. Right.
Bravo, we're gonna bound bear by bear. That means me and Yokis are gonna bound first. You guys follow us in once we're set. I'll copy over.
Contact down.
Right. Yokis, move.
I'm gonna move with you.
Lucas, or yeah, Lucas, B.
Take him.
Sorry.
Ollie, this front lead.
Yokes has just been shot by a sniper. He's now laying.
Alright, Yokis, you got hit.
This Bravo lead sniper. Find cover. Go, 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 go.
Blood, how copy?
Contact down.
MG, watch and shoot. Watch and shoot. Ali, I want you to keep your eyes around, mate.
Alpha reposition to the east of Alpha. Set up.
Section, this is Alpha lead. Copy, we're moving. Guys, I'm one contact on the lighthouse. Could be that sniper.
Where is Alpha? I have no idea. Oh, there they are.
I'm here.
Bravo is here. You're Alpha.
Alright, let's cross this and get to the church.
I have no eyes on the lighthouse.
House is northeast. 500 meters.
Alright, let's say I'm taking you,
What do you
carrying
guys
you out
need
of
to do
here.
with that?
This is Bravo to Section B. Copy over.
I reach.
This Bravo, I have a casualty. Private Yokis took around. Drag him into safety, over.
Alright, follow me. We're doing a roll crawl.
Section, this is Alpha lead. We have made it to the church house, believed to be east of Bravo. I'll copy.
Yeah, copy that. Alpha, set up in the church house and get eyes onto the northeast. Cover.
Alright, moving to the church.
Bravo, hold position and three with your
Roll you.
meter.
Section lead, this is Bravo lead. Come in, over.
Yeah.
Break. Be advised, there's hostile armor southeast side of the church.
Bravo, send your AT man over.
Copy that. All the regroup. Have them go in through the church. You move on my command.
Alright,
you do
Yokis,
not
you've
move
been
on your own. Come again? Right, AT, set up. You're currently in Alpha's command. Alpha, you got my heavy team. Over. Alpha lead, this is Bravo lead. Come in, over. Bravo lead, this is Alpha lead. Copy loud and clear. Send message. Direct Bravo heavy to your damn tank target. Over. Where is Bravo heavy? Isn't here.
Blood. Okay.
Yeah.
No problems or something?
Have Bravo heavy go into the
not
northwest
enough
entrance of the
to-
church and get into the center of it.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to do.
Follow me.
Copy that. Bravo heavy, do you copy? Move.
This is Bravo Heavy.
Let's refer to that as Bravo 8.
Alright, Bravo AT, come here. Northeast.
Alright, Yokis, let's say you're patched up. You ready to move?
Truck, you're
Let's
clear to,
let's move.
forward to the first intercept.
You're gonna want to get farther northeast, so, and then turn right. Don't engage.
MG cover 6.
Yeah.
He just move out right. Move out right. It's right there.
Back blast, back blast, back blast.
Back blast clear.
Shit.
You reload before you scream it.
Come again?
Never mind.
Reload, then you
Just
scream
back it.
blast. But you continue.
Back blast. Blast 1.
What was that?
Good effect on target. Armor is down. Alpha, hold position. Bravo, push to the northeast.
This is Bravo, I read.
Bravo, on me.
Coming in.
Left, get with your
Bravo. Bravo heavy, cross.
Moving.
We got a section of enemy coming into the town. They're down by the rock wall to the north.
Alright,
Heavy,
Yokis, move.
Engaging.
Yokis, move. Cross.
Fall on me onto the rock wall.
Alpha shift southeast, follow the main road down towards the east.
Alright, blood, crossing.
Sir, reloaded.
You want us to move north or what? I can follow the main road to the southeast. To the end of... Copy that, we're at the hill now. Alright, set up security in that area and get eyes to the south.
Bravo lead. Enemy sniper down at the lighthouse, over.
Yep, copy that, Bravo. Push your men further southeast and get towards the end of the... Mop up anything that's left. Reach any buildings you need.
Copy that.
Secondly, this is Alpha Lead. We have set
Bravo heavy. Blue on the left side of this building.
top of the hill,
Copy.
facing southeast.
Yokis with me. Breach and clearing this one. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's move.
What?
Just stay here. He said we stay in the building, so guess just here then.
Yeah.
There's no other entrances to it.
Bravo heavy, this is Bravo lead. Carry on pushing southeast on left side of the building.
Copy. Let's move.
Hello.
Set.
Oh, wait, this way.
Oh, you said left side of the building, I thought you meant.
I said you're gonna move parallel with us on the left side of the building, that you're not gonna breach the building. Never mind, let's carry on. Right, MG on the right side corner of the building, cover down southeast. Right, rest. On me. Ollie, you make sure your MG gunner is safe. Or, correction, Blood, stay with Ali. Go.
Confirmed.
Bravo, have you cleared off the...
Bravo lead to all Bravo. Weapon safe, weapon safe. Area clear.
Alright, all call signs regroup at the...
Come again?
Section did you say church? Yeah, affirmative, at the church.
Plus one.
Alright, Bravo, fall in on me.
Reloading.
Yeah, regroup at the truck near the church. That's the base.
Yokis don't sprint.
Back.
You
Yeah,
see?
let's
Alright,
mount
Alpha,
it up.
mount up.
Mount it up, guys. Mount it.
Mate, I wish everyone would not get in my door.
Yours are, why?
Yeah. Basically, whenever I mount, it looks like they climb through my door.
Does it really?
And they
Yeah,
climb
that's
over your
amazing.
head, back to
Oh,
the back
Bravo
window,
stand.
over and into the bed of the truck.
Yeah, like Curry that just got in then.
Alright, last man in. We're good to go.
I swear down we had more guys when we came out.
I'm sure we had like another extra guy.
Yeah, I think the one or two more seats, one
Okay.
all the seats full. Because there's, are you sure we're not left some guys behind?
Can we do a radio
Three,
check?
three in Alpha, 4 in Bravo, and then me and Bolt. I counted 9, so that
Yeah.
should be everyone.
We're all going on a mystery tour, mystery tour, mystery tour.
What if somebody decided to
Uh-huh.
place an IED and we just fucking ran over it?
We're all now dead, congratulations.
Alright, so since we're taking the scenic route here, why don't we just debrief in this? Yeah, what did you guys think of?
That was nice.
Anyone have any
was
comments
more
they want to make? Yeah.
May as well cut over the field here, mate. Cut over that way to the west. That's it, mate.
I liked Alpha's work.
So,
Stuart and Lucas, that was well done. Just somebody was hot micing and that needs
I
to be
did-
fixed.
Wouldn't be me.
No, like somebody had their push to talk constantly down or they had voice activation on, and so whoever it was, just make sure it doesn't happen again.
Mine gets stuck now and then. Could be me. I'm not sure.
You,
It was somebody right next to us. It was an Alpha. It wasn't you, Curry.
guys, the infantry.
I want to
unit
say
look
for
really
Bravo.
good.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
So what is your
I
comment
wanted to say though for Bravo. Yeah, you guys, you did get split up a little bit at a few points.
Yeah, that's my fault.
And there was a situation where Frosty wasn't sure where exactly all of you guys were, but you got it sorted pretty quickly, and we pushed on through, so that was good. Let's hope in the future that we can avoid situations like that in the first place.
Some of the guys
Go ahead,
I
bro.
left to cover some flank while the other one was, you know, we're doing bear bounding basically. One combat bear bounds forward, the other one bounds after them.
Yeah. I saw that, but I was talking after Yolkus had been damaged for a little while there. I don't know, it seems like you weren't exactly
Yeah,
sure
I
where
said
everyone was.
I said
but-
take cover. One guy actually
How are
running
you?
forward line of fire.
I'm good too.
And make sure you monitor the line of fire. That's actually the reason why I'm so sick of the goddamn parade drills. You have to constantly keep an eye on the line, and it actually helps in battle as well.
I'm gonna go and jump in the back.
Yeah, Oakley, can you kill the end?
Hello.
What was all about?
Oh yeah, I just love this fucking fish pointing at us in the
Yeah,
face.
just point the gun here.
Come on, bro. Like,
I wonder if I can
got
actually
same
wound
sense
you.
of gun
Yeah,
right here.
so
Let's
that
not
is...
test it, but I'm just curious.
What?
No, let's... Yeah,
Test
just,
it.
no, don't even
See.
talk about it.
No.
No,
Later.
no. Anyways, yeah, so Frosty made a good point there. Make sure you're, you know, situational awareness. Keep an eye on where you are and where your friends are watching, okay? We went over it in CQC, where it's really important, but it applies outside of that as well, okay? You don't want to be running in front of someone when they've just spotted a contact and are about to start firing. It's not a good situation to be in, okay? Other than that, yeah, I'm really happy with what you guys did. I'm glad you really took the radio stuff to heart and sort of kept comms pretty quiet and efficient. Obviously, you know, when we're riding back in a truck like this, you don't need to worry about that so much. You can, you know, shoot the shit, have a good laugh and everything. But in those hot zones, you know, it can be irritating if people are just talking about
Curry.
whatever the fuck is going on. Yep.
Can I leave a little early? I have to go eat dinner.
Well, yeah, this is pretty much all I had planned to cover, really.
Okay, I was worried like we were just start talking about random shit and not call index.
I was kind of hoping if you guys were, you know, wanting to stick around, maybe we could do some insurgency, something like that. Some fun.
I'll play
Just,
insurgency
practice
in
Yeah,
like
man.
new stuff.
10 to 20 minutes. Let me just
Yeah.
eat first.
Can I first try
Yeah, if
killing
you guys
all
want
of
to take
you?
like a...
Oh, Paul. Okay, please
Yeah.
give us your comment, Yorkis.
Oh god.
Yes.
It's copied off
I
mine.
would
I think that's
definitely
Arma
say
invited.
that's common of all of Arma as opposed to just to insurgency. But insurgency especially so, yeah, because they're not actually
User left your
they're not
channel.
actually directed to do anything in particular in insurgency. They're just directed to exist and to move just enough that you can spot them or they will spot you. Yeah.
Person Street.
Yeah, that was Teplin who disconnected. Yeah.
Right, he's dead.
So I just want to. Is there anyone who would be against Bolt testing if he can kill all of us from?
I don't even have a choice.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, I say go
Alright.
for it. Fuck it.
My body is.
Oh look, I killed that guy.
No, I think he was already. Alright, well that.
Oh.
Oh, well now there. You... Okay. Okay, great. Let's end.
Sorry about that.
Let's end next, guys. Let's disconnect.
No, I thought we could stay in here and
I mean, if you want to, there's a shooting range here. You guys can.
Yeah,
use
I
that
want
for
to
a
like
bit
do
if you
some
want.
shooting range and get my ranges right.